This is Cat Banter, episode 3. Sorry for we're jumping on a little bit late today, but we got some of the technical issues hammered out. This is your host, your homie Leon, Pierre, and we have a special guest judge today, Mr. Tony Ross. He's going to be going through some of his collection and talking to us today. And we have a heavyweight battle with D-Lock versus Felix. And Pierre's going to get to know our guest a little bit. So take it away, Pierre.
Hey, everyone. So I'm privileged to have the opportunity to talk to Tony today. So listen, I think we've all seen some of the great things that Tony's put out there. And, you know, he's wearing one of those great things right now, and I'm sure he's going to unveil some of that a little bit later. But I got a chance to talk to Tony yesterday because we chat before we do these things. And I got to tell you, and I told Tony this yesterday, I get a real Rick Rubin vibe from this guy. So it's funny because I grew up like, I don't know if I told you this yesterday, Tony, but I grew up like a Beastie Boys fan. And Rick Rubin was a big part. Listen, that guy did all kinds of music, but he was a super creative guy, but he also had this real cool, laid back, like mellow vibe to him. And yesterday, once I got done chatting with you, man, I was like, God, this is just a cool dude, man. So I'd love just to get to know you a little bit better. And I'm sure these guys would love to hear a little bit more about you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what got you into this creative world and in this space?
Well, honestly, I've always loved cartoons. So that was the route that I went, cartoons and comic books. So I always drew. And then I always played baseball ever since I was 4. So I kind of just got, those were my two loves. Baseball and drawing were the two loves of mine. So as I got a little bit older and figured out that, hey, you can make your own stuff, I put the two together and was like, well, okay, so now I'll start my own baseball teams or whatever and make my own logo instead of just pulling the Dodgers off the rack or whatever and being the third Dodger team in the league. So, yeah, I mean, I bought my first fitted when I was in 9th grade. I actually got it for free. Scott Rudinsky went to my high school. So he was a local legend here, and he would always come to the high school and mess around, toss the ball, loosen up before spring training. And I was into him and his band because I was a skater. And he gave me my first fitted, the first Chicago White Sox hat, the one that's right behind your head. That was the first hat that I got, was the one with the C on it, the script. First fitted I got, and ever since then, I couldn't wear another hat but a fitted. So, yeah, and then, so I just put the two together, my love for fitteds, my love for drawing, and my love for baseball, and just started creating logos that I thought were cool, and I thought other people would think were cool. So why not share the love?
So you're a Dodgers fan.
I'm a huge Dodgers fan, yeah.
So tell us about your favorite Dodger moments. I'd love to hear like your favorite Dodger moments.
Well, obviously the Kirk Gibson home run. I think it was about 10 or 11 when that happened. So, I mean, for me as a kid, that was, I mean, it's going to be tough to beat that because it was, I was right in the heart of being a fan. I was a kid. There's nothing better than that. Oh, man, the Dodgers in the World Series. It was a monumental moment for me. I love that one. I was at the World Series 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Not so good, but it was a great game to be at.
Who'd they play? Who'd they play?
Those guys from Houston, I think.
Yeah. There's a lot of battles. There's a lot of battles within FHS, I think, between the Dodger fans, Houston fans, Red Sox fans, a lot about cheating and all that good stuff. Where do you stand with that, Tony? What do you think about that?
What do you mean? What happened? Who cheated? Honestly, we still play baseball in a Sunday league, men's league on Sundays. People are trying to cheat all the time. We're trying to steal signs. Guys on second base trying to steal signs. So it's a part of the game to me.
Yeah.
But I don't got a guy in the outfield with a camera and another dude inside with a CB radio or his iPhone. It was a little beyond cheating in my terms.
Yeah.
I mean, baseball cheating, part of the game, but that's beyond. I mean, and they're not the only team to do it.
No, no.
So I can't really be too hard on them. They're just the first team to get caught. So they're the scapegoat, you know, they're the example. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, not much of an example was made. But hey.
What are you gonna do, right? So Tony, is that like your creative cave? Is that like where all the magic happens?
This is this is it. This is the office where all the computer work gets done. I have another space where I like to get messy and paint.
Yeah.
But this is where most of like the hat design work gets done and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's cool, man. So why don't you listen? You've made some really cool stuff, and I was talking to Leon the other day, and there's a couple guys that I talked to, like Chris K, who's also a big LA fan, but they love to show off like the stuff that you've done in the past, and they're like, God, this guy's attention to detail is second to none. So not only creative, but also super detailed. And I think there's even some personal details that you provided, like with some of the extras when you would give them to a specific person. So I'd love to see some of the stuff that you've done. I'd love for you to show some of that off.
Okay, actually, the first Reaper hat I did 2 years ago. Not too many people got one. And
cool, man.
This hat was inspired because I'm a fan of death metal and all things dark.
Yeah.
So I had an idea of changing my baseball team to the Reapers. A couple other guys didn't like the idea, so we stayed with what we were. But so it spawned this logo. And with that hat came some special things. I unfortunately don't have any with me. I think we might have a picture somewhere floating around. It came with a toe tag, a blood-soaked toe tag that was customized with the person's name on it, where they died, the date they died, and a little funny anecdote on how they died. For instance, one of my buddies was into music, so he died by having his ears bleed out at being too close to the speaker at the concert. Or I think another guy, he died because he was wearing too small of a fitted, just little things like that. And then it came with a pin and a couple stickers. And the toe tag was like the certificate of authenticity, the collectible deal, 1 of 24.
Yeah.
So that was the first one. And the second Reaper, inspired by Big Dave, when Big Dave and I were doing the Moon Reaper.
Oh man, that thing is smooth.
It's called the Astronaut, N-O-T, for obvious reasons. I mean, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not an astronaut anymore.
Listen, can we see that one again?
Yeah.
I want to see that, man. That thing is nice. Jeez. That's a great looking hat.
That one came with a pin also. And it came with something else a little special. And there's only 18 of these. Nobody jumped on that hat. So it came in this little box, this cut window right here at the logo cut.
Yeah.
And what I did is I made a little sculpture of the guy. Little skeleton.
That was cool, man.
And they all came with the guy's initials and which number hat they were.
Beautiful.
And so, pretty much tried to match the profile.
So, Tony, can I ask you what motivated you to create that with the hat? Like, what was it?
I'm constantly working on things, and I thought it would be just a cool little thing to have. If you're displaying the hat, you put the little guy by it. Yeah. I thought it would just be, I thought it would be cool to have. So
it's awesome.
And it's another one of those things like the toe tag, it's like a certificate of authenticity, like a 1 out of 18. This is this is what says you got 1 of 18. And to me, I thought it was cooler than just a postcard, something like that. I like to just go that extra, do like Leon told you, I like those little details.
Yeah, for sure.
Detail oriented, and I like the little details.
How do you get yourself into that space, man? I mean, like, to just start creating, like, does it just happen, or like, do you have to sometimes just kind of make space and time for it? Like,
Marijuana.
Marijuana. All right.
I mean, no, that's not my soul, but I mean, I've always been creative, to be honest with you. Like, I've always wanted to draw. I've always wanted to create new things and
Yeah.
improve upon other logos I've seen. Like when I was younger, I did a lot of, oh, what if the Red Sox looked like this? And it was usually just a sock with shit in it. But
oh, get out of here, man. Was that specific? That was for me though, right? That's what that was for.
No, I really did that. But I had
man. What would you do to the Blue Jay? What would you do to the Blue Jay?
Oh, I actually when I was in high school, my my like AP art, we had to do like a thesis kind of thing, but it was all artwork related. So I did baseball, and I actually did a poster for their back-to-back World Series championships.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't really do anything to them.
So the Red Sox get a sock filled with shit, and the Blue Jays get a commemorative poster of their back-to-back World Series. Seems fair.
Yeah, it's fair to me. Champs.
That's awesome. So Tony, tell us a little bit about what you're seeing out in the hat world now. I know. Like, what do you think? Like, who are some other cool designers that you're like, all right, I dig their stuff.
Honestly, I can't knock anybody because I've been doing arts for so long that I've liked art across all boards, all spectrums, all levels of artists. Like I don't know, like Basquiat or however you pronounce it. Yeah. To me, he's simplistic, but I like it.
Yeah.
And then you get up into more convoluted painters who are just painting all this, like the Renaissance guys, and you're like, oh, that's bitching too. So my tastes run a gamut, and I can't really knock any of these guys out here trying to hustle and make custom hats because I mean, everybody has their own style. There's an ass for every seat. You just gotta find the right one to put in your seat. You know what I mean? So, but I think they're all great. I think Chamuka's great. Obviously, Danny's killing it. Over Your Head. Hopefully I was one of the first 10 the other night. Noble North, Capologists were coming up. I think everybody's got a bunch of stuff, and now Team Collective is stepping on the scene.
Yeah.
So I think everybody, and I obviously with sports being shut down. Yeah. It's kind of it's helping the custom hat game, I think, because I mean, how many Dodger hats can you have before you got them all? And then now with no sports being out, so you're not going to get the special hats that they're wearing this season necessarily, like the Mother's Day. Apparently we're not getting it, or the Father's Day, So that's 2 more hats that somebody else can buy. That's a custom, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're right, 100%, man.
If it was up to me, let's keep sports canceled. But
it's kind of forcing folks into the space where they're broadening their scope and their perspective, right? And
I think so.
Looking at different things than they normally are accustomed to. So Tony, what's your favorite hat of all time? Like what's like the classic? Like if you could only own one hat the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm gonna be honest. It is that Santa Cruz screaming hand hat.
Oh, okay.
Just the solo one, not the one with 3 of them. Just the solo. The one you can only get in Japan, which is weird because Santa Cruz is like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
But I can't get it here.
Yeah.
But I love that hat. Honestly, there's so many that I mean, I think the first Reaper hat, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that thing.
But
I think a lot of people would love that hat. Well, a lot of people.
See what I can do. I know a lot of people probably missed it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what I can do.
Well, I think there's something else. I know there's a lot of folks that have been waiting for something from you. I think it's what you're wearing.
Oh, this TF Bear hat? I know.
No, a little lower.
People are hot on this. Leon?
A little lower, a little lower, just right below the beard.
This thing?
Oh yeah.
There you go. FHS, shout out to FHS members.
So FHS, I'm giving equal to both sides right now. I don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt.
Shout out TF members as well.
Repping both sides.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nobody get mad. You guys want to see these shirts?
Let's take a
Let's
look.
see him, man. Let's see him.
Check them out. Got them last night. I spent a majority of the morning folding and bagging them all. You guys are welcome. Did it myself. It's the Mexican in me. What can I say? All right, here's the white one.
Last move.
Nice.
So that was the big front option. So
Big front,
triangle at the front,
little
FHS
back
at the back,
on
logo
the top
3.
neck hit. And if you want to see the little front and the big back, here's the big back.
Yeah.
Here's the little front. Actually,
That's
the
good.
front-
That's the way to be. That's the way to be efficient, Tony.
Yeah.
The front's a little bit more center chest, but I already bagged all the fronts and I didn't keep one for myself. So those are all bagged, but these are all mine. So I didn't bag them so you guys could see them. But it's the same thing. It's just front on the back on the front. It's not complicated. Here's the red one.
That looks good with a gray.
Nice. Very
We're not
Ohio.
red hat, but
Perfect.
It's nice.
nice. These are all new.
There's people in the thread already saying can't wait to get theirs.
Oh yeah, well I'll be sending them. I'll be putting them in the mailers tonight and postage them and probably sending them out tomorrow.
That's nice, man.
With the Detroit colorway. That one's gonna
Yeah.
match perfectly with the Detroit version of the hat we got coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And just if you guys don't have any of these New Era shirts on the sleeve, they got this New Era sleeve hip. They got this New Era tag up in the thing.
Yeah.
Made in Vietnam, so we could get them all the time.
Nice.
No, I mean no China. You know, you get it.
I
Got
get it.
this New Era little woven tag on the bottom,
Beautiful.
and they got the flip New Era on the inside. Look out!
And for all the Dodger fans,
Oh yeah.
that one's gonna match the Dodger hat that we have coming out.
Real nice.
Yes.
And last but not least, you saw it. I got it on the black one, which is my favorite one.
It's gonna match everything. Yeah.
Somewhere.
That's nice.
Perfect.
Real cool.
So yeah, they're really nice. They came out really good. I'm really happy and pleased with the way they came out. You guys are going to be too. And I'm throwing in a little extra something special in there too for everybody who bought a shirt. And I'm probably going to have about 11 extras, various sizes. I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the website tonight after I figure out what's what. And after that, maybe we'll do a reprint down the line. I don't know. If enough people want them, we'll think about it.
Nice.
Tony, we got people asking about hoodies.
Oh, hoodies, huh? I can get those. Yeah, I can get them. What I didn't want to do is put too much on the table for everybody at once. Here's 10 shirts you could choose from and a hoodie. So we'll get hoodies down the line if you guys want. The problem with hoodies is New Era's color selection is really slim.
Yeah.
Like everything in hoodies is a heather color. It's like a heather royal, a heather navy, a heather gray, a heather black.
Yeah.
So, and then the only solid color I have is black. So your choices are limited. So if you want a black hoodie, we can totally do that. If you want a heather hoodie, we could do that also. I'll give you guys the options. Let's wait like a month or two.
Yeah.
Just to give everybody a little bit of time to calm down, everything to cool off. And plus, it's about to be 90 degrees where I live. I don't want to look at a goddamn hoodie right now.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about some of those Northeast guys too, and
I get it, but you know,
when we're watching when we're watching our shitty Red Sox in the fall, we need a hoodie.
Well, hey, before the fall, we'll definitely have hoodies. Before the fall, I promise that.
Nice. So
I like it.
So Tony, I think what we're about to do, we're gonna chat with you a little bit more after the hat battle, but we're about to jump into the hat battle.
Let's get it.
I forgot to ask you though, do you have a card with their names written on it yet?
Me? No. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you that. So we're gonna have to get that ready. And I know Leon's probably queuing up the contestants, right, Leon?
I'm just gonna show real quick the toe tags. So we hacked
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Kudos.
Well, hey, and I think D-Lock is going to actually show them in person too.
Oh yeah, he's
You
got
want
them.
them in person.
Yeah, D-Lock's got them.
Right. Let me get
Yeah,
let me get the contestants queued up while Tony just kind of re-explains this real quick.
Okay, see? And on the left here, we have Mike McFadden in Portland, and his face melted at a local concert. You know, kind of funny because he loves music. And Chris here lives in Altadena. His cause of death was living a little too close to the Angels because, I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
The Angels, I mean,
And the guy won't buy an Angel cap no matter what it looks like. So that's dedication.
yeah, no, that's why he died. He couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I can't even go near Anaheim, to be honest with you. So I get all itchy and no, thank you, Big A. Yeah, so they came with these toe tags, and as you can see, the toe tag attached to the pin on the hat.
Yeah.
Nice little deal.
Super
Nice little
cool, man.
flexible. Yeah, there he is.
Listen, I love how you just take that you take this and then you go that extra mile to add those details, man. It makes a world of difference. It's not like this is just something that was just thrown out there to sell hats. This took some thought and some real dedication to the details. Tony,
Well, I
this
didn't
stuff is
even
awesome.
I didn't even tell anybody was getting those. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't know you were getting that until you got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
That's
that
it.
toe tag was a surprise.
It's badass, man.
Thank you.
What's up, D-Lock?
What's going on, guys? What's going on? How y'all doing?
Welcome. It's good to have you.
We're just waiting for Felix to come on. He's got the invite, but we have this slide here, courtesy TJ and Chris showed off their Reaper package.
Yeah, okay, see, there you go. I mean, that's a better picture than probably what you saw on my camera. Close up of the little statue. You got some stickers with the pack, a little box. You know, just once again, just like the toe tag, just another little thing, little detail that I threw in. Nobody knew it was coming. I like to give surprises, you know, and if I think it's cool and I think you guys are gonna think it's cool, I'm gonna throw it in. And even if you don't think it's cool, I'm gonna throw it in anyway, because I think it's cool. So
Listen, if they don't think it's cool, you're gonna make them think it's cool, right, Tony?
or they could put it on eBay. Someone else is gonna think it's cool. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. These things won't show up on eBay, Tony. I can tell you that right now. People that have these things, they value them, man.